Give it up one more time for Fresh Pack Trevor! All right, fantastic. All right, so we're just about finished with tonight. Don't worry, we can all go home soon. We got one more act for tonight, and it's going to be me. So, thank you very much. First of all, before we get going, can we thank Kristen up in the booth, please? Kristen has been doing tech for this show. It came out of nowhere to come help us out. Well, not out of nowhere, probably from her house or something like that. But came to come help out with the show. Kristen's going to be helping me specifically with a specific part of my show. So what I'm about to do is solo improv comedy, which if you haven't seen before, that's okay because it's not something that people usually do. Not trying to pat myself on the back, but I am saying that I don't know how this is going to go. So I just took the show to Scotland, and I've been doing this show for about 2 years now, and I've developed it into something like I like to call the egg form, only because Kristen is going to be timing me throughout the different scenes. When you hear a timer sound, it's supposed to be an egg timer, but the egg timer I bought doesn't fucking work, so hence why it's called the egg. Not very clever, but there's going to be a timer that goes off. When that timer goes off, my character switches. So basically what you'll see tonight is very similar to what everyone else has been doing tonight, except that without other people around, I'm going to be creating 3 characters off the top of my head that nobody's ever seen before and nobody will ever see again. They might get beginnings and middles and ends. I'm not really sure yet because we haven't started yet. So in order to get started, we're going to get a suggestion of one word, any word whatsoever.
Flambe.
Say flambe? Who said flambe? Oh, thank you very much. All right, the suggestion for tonight, that was a good suggestion. The suggestion for tonight is flambe. Thank you very much. You will find tonight that the dish, the dessert dish that you will have tonight, there is only one option, and it is a flambe. Correct. And sorry, that was a little weird, but we are going to have a nice night, yes? And we are not going to make any more mistakes tonight. This is not my first time waitering. I've done this many times before, and it has been fun every single time. I've never had a bad night. So if tonight is the first time I have a bad night, it is simply not my fault. I am a sort of, as they say, a perfectionist of the waitering arts, and I do a number of things, not only out here, which is an area that I like to call the stage, but I do a little thing that we like to call in the back, in the kitchen, which I call appropriately backstage. I like to do a little entertainment back there because, as you may or may not know, the cooks in the kitchen do not get any of the tips that I may be receiving tonight. So in order to make both of them, myself and them happy, I also do a little show for them in the back. They have told me many times, please just split the tips with us. And I say, I simply cannot, because if I did that, I would not have enough money for Legos. So, unfortunately, we are, I would like to make everybody happy, but I cannot. I can only make you two happy. I will take your orders in just a moment. We have not started yet. I'm simply beginning with I haven't even told you my name. Bit rude now, isn't it? I don't even know your names either. A bit silent now, aren't we? Yes, we refuse. Well, fine. If you're not going to say anything, if you're simply going to wait for me to do my job instead of the stuff that I like to do, then I will say this. My name is Pierre. And yeah, I'm having a good night. And I want us all to have a good night. We are going to be best friends by the end of this. We're going to be best friends, and we are going to, I don't know, maybe we come over for a movie night when my shift is over. How does that sound? All right, guys. Who's been letting them in? Don't everybody raise their hands at once. Don't fucking do that, because if you do that, punishment is going to come way slower. Guys, we are running an adult film festival. And if we're just letting any old fucker in whenever the hell they want, things are going to start going loose. This is my favorite part of the year. And I'm not about to let you guys fuck it up, because you're letting in your friends, you're letting in your little posse members, you're letting in all your little guys saying things like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I got you. Well, guess what? You don't. I've compiled a list of every single person here and how many comp tickets they have been giving to the Adult Film Festival. I could read off this list. I could list every single name of every single person. It wouldn't be hard, because every single one of you has done it. I know. Yes, we've all been letting people in. And guess what? I like having perks too. All right? I do. I like having perks. One thing, when they made me head of security here at the Adult Film Festival, the thing that they kept telling me is, look, man, you think you can make a lot of friends here, but you can't. And I see people doing the exact same thing, and I'm a little pissed about it, that you guys are doing it, and I haven't made a single friend while I've been here. That's not the point. That was just a little vulnerability I was giving. I'm trying to make it so that you guys know that I'm a human being, so maybe you can respect me, come back, turn around, flip upside down, find out you started doing exactly as I say. I'm done being upset at you guys. I really am, because obviously this is getting nowhere. If nobody's going to admit to it, yes, of course there's stuff written on here. This list is long and it is detailed. Jonah, my friend. I can. I can. I could totally. No, yeah. No, I'll do it. I totally can do it. I just, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never been to dental school before, so, um, I can cover for you, man. I can. I just have a. Don't you think that somebody who's not a dentist covering for a dentist is going to raise some questions? Yes, through thick and thin. Through thick and thin, I'm always here. I'm always here to help. I'm here to cover you make sure everything's covered and that you can go have a nice bachelor party. Don't worry about it. I don't care that I wasn't in the groom's party. That's not what I care about. What I care about is the safety of the young people that are going to be coming in here with the confidence that a dentist will be here. And then they find out that it's just their best friend and this is not it. This is not it. That was promised that they would be the best man several times. What you meant by that was the best man for my job while I go to the bachelor party. I get it now. I wish you would have been a little more explicit when you had said, this is not what it's about. I am more concerned about the safety of these poor people that are going to have to witness my hand going into their mouth ungloved, because you're not even going to give me like a tour of the place before you go. I don't know where shit is. Where's the X-ray machine? Where's the gloves? Where's the toothpaste? I got to know where it all is. And half the cabinets are locked. And if you lose your keys, dude, yes, I'm not going to be able to figure out how to get in the cabinets. I'm either going to have to, figure out how to make keys, or I'm going to have to take a sledgehammer to a cabinet door in a dentist's office. And I'll tell you what, there's no bigger red flag about a dentist's office than a bunch of cabinets that are broken the fuck open. All right, guys. Yes, this is going to be a wonderful movie night. I have put on my favorite movie. I have put on The Godfather Part 3. What I enjoy about it is that I have not seen the first two, so the mystery is my favorite part. You will notice that I did not put it on Netflix, so therefore we will not be chilling tonight. We will simply be watching a movie. Thank you, by the way, for coming. I cannot tell you how disappointing it is that you wouldn't let me get through my little waiter speech at the beginning. I feel like this is making up for it now, guys. I think it is. I think that now we will be able to connect over Robert De Niro. I think he is in this one, I think. I forget every single time because I wait about 3 years to watch it in between watches. If you touch my popcorn, I will chop your hand off. This is mine. You could have easily brought your own, and that is fine. Neither of you read the manual that I gave you before coming to movie night, and that is fine. Yes, I am sorry. There are rules. Yes, I've told you many times. I've said when we were at the table, I said there are rules. Well, guess what, everybody? The Adult Film Festival had to end early. That's right. We didn't make enough money, guys. Because nobody was selling tickets. Everybody was just letting their friends in. So, congratulations, guys. You all lost out on paychecks. Me too. I lost out on a paycheck too. You know what's worse? Is that I have no hobbies. That's the worst part about all this. Every single one of you looks like you've got a hobby, and I'm pretty sure you do. I mean, good-looking guys like you, every single one of you got to have a hobby. I mean, there's just, I think it's like people like Like me, they don't have hobbies. You know what I mean? But everybody else has a hobby. Everyone else has it figured out. So congratulations. Nothing changed for you guys, but me, I'm going to have to figure out how to make friends with people, and I don't even know if they like porn or not. That was the nice thing about working here, guys, was that I already knew. I didn't have to ask. It wasn't like hey, I had to count how many questions that I had to wait until I had to ask about porn. And yes, it's 4 questions. I asked 4 questions, and the 5th one is, do you like porn? I can't help but feel that I'm frustrated, guys. I can't help but notice that I'm feeling frustrated about all this. I just want you to look inwards on yourselves for a moment and think to yourself, what would those stars on those screens be doing right now if they lost their jobs? They'll never lose their jobs because they're hot and they suck and fuck like no one's business. Dentist approaching. Are we decent? Yes, I'm sorry. We've been going through some renovations. So we're just doing like a little cleaning, right? No, we're taking out 3 teeth. Okay, we're gonna play a little game. If you were to guess where the instruments were, do a quick point around the room. Give me a quick point where you think the instruments would be, because um, the guys doing the renovations, they couldn't help but notice that, that the instruments weren't anywhere. Okay, well, we could just go total bareback, I guess, or bare hands. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else. All right, why don't we? I gotta re-glove. I touched my face. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I know that because I work in food service. It's dental care. Okay. Um, so the thing that pisses me off about dentists is that they ask me a bunch of questions while I'm sitting in the chair with my mouth open. So I'm going to ask you all the questions I want to ask you now, and then you can answer them, and then we're going to sit through the rest of this in silence as much as we can, because I will be pulling them out manually. Um, would anyone else like a cigarette? It is just me. It was so good. It was almost like they do in the adult films. This turned out to be a very good night for both of you, didn't it? You went. I am self-aware. I realized that I had to put you through hell, but it was you who had passed my tests of sitting through my dumb waiter speech, sitting through The Godfather Part 3 twice because I pretended that there was a blackout, and I said, oh no, we had to start over. I forgot about the part we watched. And then we had the best triple sex that anybody has ever had. Yeah, I guess I'd like to get like a model plane or something. Yeah, you know the one that you. Yeah, you know the ones that you put together that are completely non-sexual. Let's get one of those. And make sure that the parts are so small that I'm gonna cry when I try to paint the littlest pieces, and then half of them are gonna snap in half. Make sure you get one of those. You know, I used to work at adult film. Not on the films. I was a security guard. I was the best at it ever. And I lost my job because a bunch of kids keep saying shit like, you know, we shouldn't be charging for this. What? Yeah, we should. Because now they don't have jobs. I just want a hobby, okay? So I was doing it for a friend, I swear. I was doing it for a friend, I swear to God. He's having the bachelor party of his fucking life right now. They're probably in Vegas, but it's probably going way better than it did in The Hangover. It's completely unrealistic. Mike Tyson's tiger in the bathroom? What the fuck? It wasn't even that funny of a movie, you know? That's the fucked up part, is it's not that funny. The Zach Galifianakis parts are good, but Bradley Cooper is just simply not a comedic actor. Or a dramatic one. Anyway, can you do me a favor? My one phone call is going to be to my jackass friend who made me pick up his fucking job. And that was it, folks. Thank you all so much. Give it up one more time for Kristen in the booth.